today to reject the liquefied natural gas port that they want to build 19 miles off the shore of Long Branch, which would open up the Marcellus Shale to continued fracking and shale gas development, which ruins our water, poisons our air, destroys communities, and wrecks the climate. So we're here to reject that false idea that natural gas and fracking is a bridge to a clean energy or safe climate future. We know it's not. We know it's a dead end. So thank you all so much for coming. What we're doing here is a street theater action to tell the story of where our struggle is in the movement for a clean energy future and a safe and just and livable planet. And right now, the biggest roadblock here in the state of New Jersey is this guy right here, Governor Christie, who has stood in the way of every progressive piece of legislation that would ban fracking, waste in our state in order to protect our water and our air. He's raided the Clean Energy Fund, which was designed to help bring renewables on board so we don't have to go down the road of dirty energy. And he's on the wrong side of this issue. Just after the worst storm in New Jersey's history, he said that he didn't have time to deal with climate change and that it was an esoteric issue. So we're here today to tell him that that's unacceptable, that the people of New Jersey demand serious climate action. And so the name of today's performance is called Governor Christie, Which Side Are You On? So we know that there's two sides to this. We can either move in the direction of clean energy, sustainable, resilient communities that don't poison our air and jeopardize our future, or we can go down the dead end that is fracking. And as you can see over there, it involves a tremendous amount of greenhouse gases like CO2 and methane that is going to continue to exacerbate our climate crisis, rising our sea levels, more extreme weather in the state, and particularly for our shore communities like Asbury Park. We know what that looks like because we got a scary glimpse of that in Superstorm Sandy. So that's why we're here today. We're going to do it creatively and in a fun way. And so why don't we get started with our performance. So, let me grab my mouse back.
Are we standing in place when we speak?
And I'm raising their hair. Somebody. Climate change, right?
Yeah.
Hey, come on, get out.
Jobs.
Excuse me.
It's all about the jobs.
Campaign finance.
We got jobs to give away.
Excuse me, Governor Christie, I'm a resident of South Jersey and
It's about money and jobs.
Governor Christie, and you're if he won't listen to me, maybe he'll listen to all of us.
Governor Christie.
Governor Christie, who's more important? Gas lobbyists or New Jersey residents?
Of course, New Jersey residents are my #1 priority.
Yeah.
I'm a resident of South Jersey. I live next to the New Jersey Pinelands, and there's a pipeline that's proposed to cut right through our pristine forests and wetlands. Please, Governor, could you help me put a stop to this?
What? Wetlands, forests, sounds like bleeding heart environmentalism to me. Am I right, Chris?
As always, I'm committed to making oil and gas development happen as safely and responsibly as possible.
Yes.
West Milford.
I'm a West Milford resident, as it
Face
should.
the crowd. Ruth, face the crowd. I don't know.
Louder.
Concerned about the Tennessee gas pipeline drilling under the Bunchville Reservoir.
Millions of New Jerseyans drink that water. We don't want gas going anywhere near it. Isn't public health more important than profits? Can't you stop this dangerous drilling?
No. Pipelines are completely safe. The water will be fine. I mean, I only drink bottled water, of course, but New Jerseyans shouldn't worry.
Industry and development will lead us into the future.
Governor Christie, we are residents from Elizabeth, Kearney, and Carteret. You let them dump fracking waste in our communities. That waste is radioactive and cancer-causing. How could you veto a ban on waste dumping in our homes?
They went to treatment plants. Well, water is really clean anymore anyway.
Right. I think we have too many regulations. That's impeding our development. It's really not New Jersey's concern.
Governor Christie, I'm a business owner from Seaside Park. I'm a student from Jersey City.
And I'm a homeowner from Long Branch.
We've all been badly hurt by Superstorm Sandy. I lost my business in a storm. I lost valuable time in the classroom. My school was closed.
And I'm still repairing damages to my home and dealing with insurance. Why would you keep investing in fossil fuel infrastructure when our homes, businesses, and futures were washed away by Sandy less than a year ago?
Aren't we stronger than the storm? Sandy was bad, but a storm like that won't happen again. And climate change, unless climate change is your fault.
Listen, folks. I'm an oil and gas lobbyist, and let me tell you, there's no scientific consensus whatsoever about climate change. Sure, 99% of climate scientists agree that it is our fault, but that other 1% of scientists, they might really be onto something. Besides, we shouldn't let something that's just a theory keep us from making money off of these customers.
Of course I'm concerned about the problem Sandy caused, but industry, capitalism, jobs, right?
Chris, listen.
Listen, Chris. We're gonna help finance your campaign. You want the governor again, don't you? Maybe president someday? You need us.
We are parents from Roseland. Our children's school had to be evacuated after the compressor station in our community emitted gas and chemicals into our air. Kids reported nausea and headaches. What could be more important than the health of New Jersey's children? Governor Christie stopped the fracking buildup.
That does sound bad.
Chris, listen. If you don't support us, the oil and gas industry, we're not just going to pull your campaign financing, but we'll move it to your next closest competitor, and we'll give them double what we're prepared to give you for your next gubernatorial campaign.
But my constituents.
Governor Christie, I'm a gas compression station worker, and I was hospitalized recently when the station I was working on in Branchburg, New Jersey exploded. I'm not talking about money or revenue or campaign financing. I'm talking about the lives of New Jersey residents and our union brothers and sisters. Wake up, Christie. Supporting big gas and oil is supporting threats to New Jersey health and safety. We New Jersey residents have something to ask you. Governor Christie, which side are you on?
I'm conflicted. I'm on your side. I've seen the error of my ways. I never should have vetoed the bans on fracking and fracking waste. I never should have included the development of fracking infrastructure in my master energy plan. And I was mistaken to raid the Clean Energy Fund. Money we needed to move away from dirty energy and to develop renewables. To balance my budget. I'm sorry. Now I'm on the side of a greener and safer future for all New Jersey residents. You know, it's very expensive to run a campaign. Could you all contribute to my campaign so I don't have to rely on these people?
Do folks have the song lyrics? Does everyone have song lyrics?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have song lyrics? We got one. Okay, who doesn't? Who needs them? Who needs song lyrics? Song lyrics? talk to you. The pipeline's
That is nice, easy pace. Nice,
Why
easy
don't you
pace.
start with like So everyone flip your lyric sheet to a T tone.
Okay. And just sing really loud.
That's the song. Okay. I'll sing the chorus once and then we'll get into the verses, okay? Sing through the camera. Don't crack our home, we're the strongest. Don't crack our home, Christie, what are you gonna do? From shell to shore, the pipelines grow. Me, oh my, they've got to go. Well, what you gonna do? We're marching down the Jersey shore. Hear the mighty ocean roar. There ain't nothing we can do. Home, don't frack our home. Home here where Jersey strong, it's true. Home, don't frack our home. Christie, what are you gonna do? Of LNG we must be free, or climate change is sure to be. Oh, what you gonna do? We're marching down the Jersey shore, hear the mighty ocean roar. There ain't nothing we can do. Oh, don't wrap our home. Oh, here where Jersey strong, it's true. Oh, don't wrap our home. Christie, what are you gonna do? A brighter future we can see. Now it's up to you and me. Oh, what you gonna do? We're marching down the Jersey shore. Hear the mighty ocean roar. There ain't nothing we can do. Oh, don't fret our home. Home here where Jersey strong, it's true. Oh, don't fret our home. Christie, what are you gonna do? Bottom of the page.
First time, the lyric, second time whistling.
Good shots? Yeah.
First time word, second time whistling.
You didn't even need it.
That point is pretty weird.
We want no
LNG, join us to keep us fossil free. Join us. Let's ban all fracking. Let's ban all fracking on land and sea. Say no, Port Ambrose LNG. Join us, Governor Christie. Say yes to have a future. Let's ban all fracking from shore, land and sea.
Whistle now.
Join us, we want no LNG. Join us to keep us fossil free. Join us, let's ban all fracking. Let's ban all fracking on land and sea. Say no, Port Ambrose LNG. Join us, Governor Christie. Say yes to have a future. Let's ban all fracking from shore, land and sea.
When the states
You want to
make
do
an announcement about those.
Yeah.
So, well, to who?
I don't know. Oh, we just lost something.
We just lost our crowd. Let's do another song.
Oh, it's a tough crowd. I think it was the whistling.
That was a little quiet.
Let's do We Will.
Yeah? We will rock you?
You're saying we will stop it, not stop you.
Yes, we will stop.
Okay.
What's the clapping go like, guys? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We will stop it. We will stop it. No cracking. We will stop it. We will stop it.
No LMG.
We will stop it. We will stop it. Take their house. We will stop it. We will stop it.
No extreme energy.
We will stop it.
No.
We will stop it.
No more climate change.
We will stop it. We will stop it.
What do we want? Energy. When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Renewable energy.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Renewable energy.
When do we want it?
Now.
They're out.
Okay, great. Sans, go marching in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good start. Oh, when we stop that Port Ambrose. Oh, when we stop that gassy port. I wanna be a part of that movement.
Oh,
When we stop that Port Ambrose.
when
we stop
those
big pipelines. When we stop those big pipelines, I wanna be a part of that movement. When we stop those big pipelines, when we stop all fossil fuel, when we stop all fossil fuel, I wanna be a part of that movement. When we stop all fossil fuel,
Yes, indeed.
embrace the sun, and catch the wind,
Catch the wind.
catch the wind, embrace the sun.
Yes, indeed.
I wanna be a part of that movement. When New Jersey's fossil free.
All right. Is there anyone here that would also like to say a few words about climate change, dirty energy, the Port Ambrose LNG facility they want to build 19 miles off the shore of Long Branch?
Instead of a wind farm.
We want to open up the space for anyone else that has a message that they would like to deliver. So yeah, feel free to step forward if you have something to say.
Hello everybody. I want to thank all of you for coming out and spending your time standing up for New Jersey. My wife and I, Janice, would like to ask Governor Christie to please once again stand Jersey strong in defense of our Jersey coast and our #1 tourist attraction, the ocean. Our beaches suffered a devastating blow during Superstorm Sandy, and all scientists, just about all scientists except for that 1% and that guy that George Bush found, say the same thing, that these storms are going to be increasing in number, frequency, and intensity. So there's no scientist saying that Superstorm Sandy was an anomaly. Actually, what they're saying is the complete opposite. They're saying that Superstorm Sandy and storms of that magnitude are going to become more than normal. than ever experienced on our planet. So embracing a clean energy future at this time and stopping the Port Ambrose project, which if built off this coast and has one spill by one of these tankers, would devastate our tourist economy and would probably be the nail in the coffin for New Jersey's tourism. We took a long time in shaking off our toxic legacy here in New Jersey. Now people from all around the Northeast and all around the country come to the Jersey Shore for the people, the warmth, and the experience that we have here, the uniqueness that we have that is our boardwalks. So we'd like to beg Governor Christie, please stand up once again, Jersey Strong, for our citizens above industry in New Jersey here. Thank you very much, Governor.
August 13th, pick a senator who understands climate change and is fighting it.
I am from Milburn, New Jersey. We have had 3 devastating events in the last 10 years. We had Floyd, we had Irene, and we had Sandy. Our houses have started to be flooded with 30 and 100-year floods, but all in the space of 10 years. Please help all of our communities from central Jersey to north to south. All of us need this so badly.
Governor Christie, I'm from right from the middle of the state, Cream Ridge. My name is Joy Brody, and I do believe you need to hold up and be responsible as an elected official that you are, and protect New Jersey and not to allow such goings on. You need to take a look around. Wake up and make a change. Let your legacy be the one that's, wow, this guy really did a turnaround and he really cares. Just do it, man. Just do it. You would be an awesome guy. Thank you.
Governor Christie, Port Ambrose is the wrong exit.
So my name is Matt Smith. I'm an organizer with Food and Water Watch. I'm a resident in New Brunswick, New Jersey. And I just want to thank everyone here for coming out today and doing an amazing job and helping tell this story of where New Jersey is at right now. We're coming off the largest storm in our state's history, where at the same time we're seeing our elected officials, like Governor Christie, double down on dangerous fossil fuel infrastructure that pollutes our climate with dangerous greenhouse gases. And so we're here today to say no more of that. And we're not the only community doing so today. Right now we're acting in solidarity with communities throughout the country who under the 350.org Summer Heat Campaign is taking action during the hottest 2 weeks of summer, the last 2 weeks of July, and turning up the heat on the fossil fuel industry that's polluting our climate, wrecking our water, our air, and our safe communities. So while we're here today taking action on the boardwalk, there are folks up in Brayton, Massachusetts, over 1,000 folks today who will be taking direct action to shut down the largest coal plant up and down or along the New England coast. There will be folks in Richmond, California who will be taking action to shut down the Chevron refinery, which just last year hospitalized 15,000 people when the refinery in Richmond, California blew up. There will be people taking action in Ohio to shut down frack waste injection. So we are just one of many communities that's taking action today and standing up for a safe, livable future for ourselves and for future generations, that's rejecting dirty energy, rejecting any more fossil fuels that pollute the climate, and standing for a clean energy and just and safe future for New Jersey and for the world. So again, thanks everyone for coming, and if anyone else has anything to say, that would be wonderful.
Hi, my name is Greg Latordo. I'm 60 years old. I'm a lifetime member of New Jersey. I graduated from Rutgers back in the 70s, environmental science and a landscape architect. New Jersey has some of the most beautiful areas of the world. Unfortunately, many people only see the northeast corner with the refineries. And New Jersey not only has some of the best areas, has some of the best people, the most intelligent. We have so much to share with the country. Let's be an example, Governor Christie. You know, if you really love New Jersey, show us your love, and we'll love you back. Don't do the wrong thing, or we'll really be your enemies.
Yeah. Please.
Love.
Have it home. Don't crack
Oh, yeah, one more time. Don't crack our home. Home here where Jersey's strong and true. Home, don't crack our home. Christie, what are you gonna do? Home, don't crack our home. Home here where Jersey's strong, it's true. Don't crack our home. Christie, what are you gonna do?
This is our home.
Okay. Hi, Governor Christie. I live in Rumson, New Jersey, and I have just a little bit of a home garden. And every day I go out there, I have to water all of my vegetables. And my broccoli, my lettuce, it takes a lot of water. And I've lately been so grateful that it's clean water. That fracking takes 5 million gallons of water and they completely pollute it with carcinogens, benzene, things that affect the nervous system. It's irreparable to what was once 5 million gallons of clean water is now completely polluted. This goes further than drinking water and saying you can get a water bottle. This has to do with our food. Where is our food going to come from when we can't water it because we don't have water that's clean enough to give to the broccoli and the lettuce? And this water is also fed to livestock. How are we going to be able to have cows, pigs, chickens when all they have to drink is polluted fracking water too? This goes a lot further than just water bottles as a solution to drinking water. It's our food, and it's all the animals on this planet. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm from West Milford, New Jersey. I'm a former aerospace engineer, and there's a lot of propaganda saying that gas is cleaner than coal or oil, and that's not true. Fracked gas is different. Fracked gas leaks at the fracking site. It leaks through the pipelines. It leaks at the LNG stations, and it leaks when you ship it overseas through their pipelines and their compressor stations. And all that leaking methane. Methane is 100 times worse than carbon dioxide in its global warming potential. When that methane leaks, it causes global warming. Now you cannot ignore global warming anymore. I live in West Milford where Frankenstorm Sandy came and destroyed our forests and our homes. A member of my church was on his way into his home during Frankenstorm Sandy when a tree fell on him and it cracked his head, and now he is permanently disabled. People I know are hurt by global warming. Please, you cannot ignore it anymore. You cannot ignore methane anymore. Thank you.
Is there anyone else that would like to say a few words?
Vote August 19th. The governor himself is going to speak.
Governor! No, you need to veto this liquefied natural gas facility. First of all, its justification is that we need to import liquefied natural gas into the area. That's a blatant lie. We have so much natural gas in this area that the price has been driven down to about less than $4 per million BTUs. The justification is that some philanthropist in the Caribbean will be willing to ship gas here for $4 per million BTUs when he could get multiple times that in Europe or Japan. It's just an outright lie. The justification for this port is a lie. The only justification is to get that port in and then to convert it to an export facility. When it gets converted to an export facility, all our natural gas prices here will double or triple. So it's not an economic benefit for the consumer. For the vast majority of people here, will end up paying hundreds or thousands of dollars more per year. What is that going to do to our economy when the businesses need to spend that much more on their natural gas to heat their businesses in the winter? It makes no economic sense for the vast majority of us. Please see what's happening and veto the LNG facility.
Veto the LNG! Veto Ambrose! 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 Veto Ambrose!
You closing one?
Okay, are we commenced?
Are we commencing? Does anybody want to take on jobs? Their argument's going to be jobs.
Oh, jobs.
Why don't you give us some jobs putting in solar panels on my roof next month, which they're doing?
Does somebody have come into There's so much to be done with construction of renewables. We have so many construction people who are ready to do it. We have so much business available. Can somebody talk about
The Coast Guard had an open a comment section on Long Beach Island and Edison recently. They're still taking comments online, so you can go to the Coast Guard site, their website. But also, we need to transition out of fossil fuels. There are a huge number of jobs that can be produced this way to retrofit our homes. There's ways of, right? If we changed our building codes to make every house more energy efficient. If we
change the grid, as we change the grid, those are jobs. Everyone who has to change the grid is great.
So as you put up big facilities like wind turbines, those are great big construction jobs versus a few construction jobs that'll be built here.
And the profits don't go.
Right, they don't come back here. Right.
And so, yeah, often the question becomes, well, what's the alternative? If we don't frack, if we don't go down the route of extreme energy. And so we've articulated all of the bad things that happens with a future that's powered by extreme energy, but we haven't really talked about the good that can happen from an alternative route. And so right now there's actually federal legislation sitting in Congress that would bring a smart grid technology to the United States. And just through this one piece of legislation, the smart grid, that would create over 46,000 living wage jobs, jobs where families can actually afford to feed their families and provide for basic services like healthcare and education. Those are good jobs right where they're building Port Ambrose, or where they've proposed to build Port Ambrose, because it has not been approved yet. And we're confident it will be rejected, but where they proposed is right in New Jersey's and New York's greatest offshore wind resource. And we know that for every dollar invested in renewable energy versus fossil fuels, we're getting a 10-to-1 increase in jobs that are created. So for every one fossil fuel job you get 10 jobs in renewable clean energy. So it's not just about avoiding the bad, like climate change, pollution, degraded water, degraded air, and unsafe communities. It's about bringing back fair wage jobs to America, and rejecting the narrative that the fossil fuel industry states that fossil fuel development will provide for an American job recovery, that's just false. This is not about, their plans are not about jobs. Their plans are to get the energy out as cheaply as possible with as little regulation, with as little jobs as possible, and to get it overseas for the highest profit. It has nothing to do with stimulating our economy here and getting people back to work. So the more that we get that message out there, the better. That we're not just doing this to avoid climate change and preserve our water and preserve our air, but we're also doing it because we believe in a future where people can control their energy in communities that have democratic decision making over how their energy is created, where it's used, how it's used, and put people to work in safe, just jobs that help our economy at the same time. So, thank you.
Renewable energy jobs now! Renewable jobs now! Renewable energy jobs now! Renewable energy jobs now! Renewable energy jobs now! Renewable energy jobs now!
So anyway, I just want to again thank all of the beautiful people who are out here today, standing up for a clean, safe future for not only our Jersey Shore, but for everyone throughout the world who is suffering from the exploitation of fossil fuels and extreme energy extraction. You all are amazing, wonderful people. Keep doing what you're doing, and together we will build this movement that can take the power back. So, thank you.